Okay, so I wanted to share with you the Bible verse today, which I'll get into, but it is Romans 12:12. Rejoice in our confident hope and be patient in trouble and keep on praying. If that looked weird, sorry, I was rereading it. But basically, I wanted to share that with you because one, I just kind of had this like gut feeling of today's quote's going to be a good quote. And honestly, through this whole process is having confidence in yourself. And like, I have gotten a lot closer this year to my faith and to God and praying a lot more. And especially when you're on like cardio for fucking 2 hours, yeah, that is pretty much like you have time to yourself, and you get to like think about a lot of things. But like, one thing that gives me comfort in general, especially with like having to put my cat down and going through like loss and grief and all of that, is knowing that they are in a good place and knowing that she is okay and that she's with God and all of those things. So seeing that verse today kind of just made me happy, and it reminded me to like stay confident in my hope and my positiveness, and to not kind of give in to those like negative things, because there's so much negativity around us. So to not like fall into the negative, go into the positive, really love what it is you're doing and really love what it is that like God's doing for you. Because at the end of the day, gosh, it is so bright, but it is such a good day. Like, as bad as what something can be, that is just a fraction of your life. And I was listening to the podcast, and I kind of was talking about it earlier, but basically I finished the podcast, and it was such a different like outlook of being positive on life. And granted, like, I catch myself being negative sometimes, but like seeing this quote today, listening to the podcast yesterday, is like the little reminders from God of, hey, everything's okay. It's gonna be okay. Everything is fine. You don't have to worry about it. Like, one of the things I'm so worried about is, oh my gosh, like, am I like far behind because I haven't had kids yet? I'm not married and all of these things. And then I kind of get these like little reminders of, no, like, do you like enjoy where you're at in life? So I just wanted to share that with you. Today is a non-training day, so that means cardio. So I will be doing cardio during my lunch period and getting that kind of taken care of. I do have 2 clients tonight, thus why I have the laundry basket in the back that I have to fold my laundry. As you saw, I got the house cleaned yesterday. My kitchen, obviously you didn't see me finish the kitchen, but I feel so much better, and I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders since I've cleaned those like main rooms. Now my closet and the guest bedroom is gonna need a little bit work, but that's okay. I don't think we're having anyone stay over anytime soon, so keeping the suitcases on the bed until Friday is not going to be a major issue, mainly because there's just like little leftover things that are still in the suitcases that I need to kind of pull out before I put the suitcases away, And then obviously I have like all the laundry that I've been doing that I need to put away. So that is going to be my task on Friday. I'm not necessarily going to worry about it today or tomorrow because I have clients. So you may see me with cardio if I remember, but if not, I will take you to the studio and we will fold some laundry. So, yay. Hola. Okay, so, turn you off. Thank you. So I have 2 videos that I'm filming currently right now. I have one video of halfway through prep and then the one that I was like wrapping up. So, or not halfway through, but words, just words. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. Lately I've been like doing week-long prep videos. This week I'm trying to do better of like filming and get more comfortable with filming. So first off, I just want to say thank you to the people who like actually watch this. And if you're getting all the way through these videos, thank you so much. Second off, yeah, so I didn't show the rest of like the cleaning of the kitchen and kind of everything else, but I did get that like first couple rooms cleaned. So that was perfect. I kind of talk about it a little bit in the next video, which no big deal, whatever. But honestly, like having the motivation to show you guys what I am doing and how it's taking me, like this whole process of filming videos, but then also showing that I am like keeping myself accountable. Granted, right now I think there's like 3 people who have watched my videos. Now my one video does have 70 views or something the last time I checked, which love that. Thank you so much to those people. But the whole point of me doing this is 1, keeping me accountable, but then 2, like just sharing my journey. And I'm gonna be honest, I did have a breakdown today, like 100%. So my coach gave me like set goals in our app of like the dates that we're going to be like going to, or the competitions that we're shooting towards. It kind of like made me frustrated and flustered because 1, the dates that the competitions that she picked, I kind of told her like I don't want to drive super far. Like if I'm gonna do the competitions, I gave her 3 that like I was essentially comfortable with, and she had asked, so like a little bit on me, probably like a lot on me, because she had asked like, do you want to do these instead? And I was like, yes and no. Like, yes, I would prefer to do these, but we can add them to the larger list, and then if stuff doesn't work out to where I can't do these shows that are closer, then we can do one of the further ones, or like whatever it may be. And she's like, okay, great. Then proceeds to literally pick all of the like further away ones, which it's fine. Which is okay. And I think I had like a prep breakdown, and I was like, looking back now, I'm kind of laughing at myself because I like said everything to Kyle, and I was just like, I'm so not stressed out, but so annoyed. And like, is it because I have like 0 tolerance of like my annoyance right now, that normally something like this would be like, whatever, we'll figure it out? Or is this like, am I actually annoyed about this? So I tell him, and he's like, I think you're just in your own head. Like, get out of your head. It's going to be fine. And I think the reason why I started to have this like breakdown and stress out is because one of the locations is a 12-hour drive. It started to stress me out because I like have a lot of debt right now that I am trying to pay off slowly. I'm also doing this, like, money is honestly super tight. Now I'm in the process, or attempting, I haven't made the move yet, but I'm like getting ready to do everything, and today's the day that I have to do it, is basically telling my brother and his buddy who live in my house, hey, like, I'm gonna put the house on the market. So we're like 4 months out from their lease being up, and I want to put the house on the market about 2 months out. So it's kind of the, okay, I have to tell them now so that I can now start talking to my realtor to kind of like have all of those things happen. That is going to help get rid of the debt. And the reason why like this is kind of all falling into the place that it's falling into is, one, I have my business, and I feel like my business, so I've been in the beauty industry for 6 years. I have felt like I haven't really grown since going out on my own. And what I mean by that is I started as a lash tech, did lashes, was doing amazing, like did amazing to the point where I bought my boobs cash. I bought a laser cash. Like, I did all of this stuff, and then I left the salon that I was at, and when I left there, my like list of clients went down. Well, then it gave me the confidence to go to esthetician school. Then when I went to esthetician school, I felt like I got a private loan to pay off some credit cards and then go to esthetician school. Well, then it just like kind of fucked everything up financially. Then I was basically like living paycheck to paycheck, like horribly. I'm trying to do bodybuilding, but I'm so stressed out about finances because of my business and then my debt and then like whatever. I'm also working a corporate job that takes up a majority chunk of my day. Like, I feel like I am constantly failing. And then it's like you have to take a step back and realize, like, no, you're not failing. Like, you are putting in so much more effort. Like, failure isn't an option. And I keep putting in little chips at a time. But what I'm failing to is I'm comparing myself to other people. So my girlfriend who I was with, who love her to death, her business is booming and she moved to a new location. She's doing literally everything, and I am so proud of her and I'm so happy for her. Yet it makes me think, like, fuck, what am I doing wrong? And so that's where I was getting frustrated today of like, okay, like, I'm doing better financially, but like not much better than where I was 2 years ago. Not much better than where I was a year ago. And I'm so like in my head that I can't see that, no, like, you are doing well, you are doing great, you are making moves and making changes and doing all of these things. And it wasn't until, one, Kyle told me, like, get out of your head. And then two, I saw 2 videos. And this is what like kind of changed my perspective. One video was, I think it was Claudia Ravioli, I think is her handle. I don't know, she's funny, I love her. But basically she was talking about how she went from like paycheck to paycheck to like being well off, all of the things. And she goes, I'm like, have a job that I don't know if I'm going to get paid tomorrow type deal, but you know, I am living life and not letting that bother me type thing. And she was talking about the comparison of she booked a hotel room for one rate, like the higher rate versus the lower rate. Granted, if her a few years ago were to pick it, they would have picked the lower rate. She kept going back on it, like, what am I doing? I shouldn't be spending this money. And then she finally was like, you know what? I pray to God. I kind of like needed to change my mindset again of like, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. The money will come back to me. Everything will come back to me. Like, everything that's meant for me will be for me. Like, all of this thing. So then she like had this epiphany moment or whatever. Well, ended up getting the more expensive room for the rate of the other room. And all of this stuff. And she's like, you have to change your mindset. Like, you can't keep worrying about the things, because she was in that mindset of previous of like, well, I shouldn't have spent this money, I shouldn't be doing this, all of this. And she's like, I have had to train myself to not think like this anymore and not think like, oh, I shouldn't spend this money, when at the end of the day, the money's going to come back. And she's like, and I kid you not, 9 times out of 10, the money comes back, if not more than what I spent. So there was the one, and then the other was, like, what did the guy say? He literally goes, stop letting your fears control you. And he goes, if you want to change and you want to be that higher version of yourself, stop letting your fears control you. Like, don't sit here and wait for the perfect moment. Just do it. And I don't know if I've said this in my other videos or what. Like, sometimes I forget. I ramble sometimes. So, like, I watch my videos back, but I talk so much. So, sorry. But basically, like, we're at 11 minutes here. Basically, he's saying, and I think it was 2 separate videos that, like, this was the same message. And I feel like this is God talking to me. But basically, he's saying, stop stressing out about these little things. Everything will work out. Like, it's all going to work out of how it's supposed to. So stop stressing out about it. And I'm just like, why am I stressing out about this finance stuff? Like, I have this show that I necessarily can't afford, and then I'm like, no, give it to God. Like, stop stressing out about it. Give it to God. Like, God will control it. The universe will take care of it. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be taken care of. Like, do not stress out anymore about it. Just give it up. Just give it up. So that's literally where I'm at. So, like, if I'm meant to go to freaking Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a 12-hour drive from here for my competition, then that's what I'm meant to do. And it'll all work out. If I'm meant to be closer, then that's what we're gonna do. But at the end of the day, it's all gonna work out, and I need to stop stressing about it. And Kyle told me this too. He goes, you are stressed out so much about the littlest things. And he's like, you were doing amazing. I was definitely gonna put this video in my previous one, but actually, just kidding, I'm putting it in my one with, like, talks from God. Okay, that's what I'm gonna name it, is like, whatever, God chats and stuff, because I started this off with a Bible video, so, or a Bible verse. So yeah, this is going in that because, like, I do feel like God is talking to me and God is telling me to breathe. So if you needed any hope of needing a little bit of, like, how do you see God in your day, like, this, literally this, like, I get it, there's the algorithm, and I get it, there's, like, you have your people who you talk to, but sometimes God literally talks to you through all of these things. So, and so does the enemy and all of that stuff. But, and I feel like the enemy was really took a grasp on me this morning. But then I felt like God was, like, really coming to me. So, yeah. Okay, anyhow.